Welcome back. The next topic is type conversion. Type conversion is a method of changing an entity from one data type to other data type. There are two types of type conversion. One is implicit type conversion. The other one is called explicit type conversion. This explicit type conversion we also call it as typecasting. See, the implicit type conversion can be automatic type conversion or type conversion happening in the assignment operation. Dear friends, this automatic conversion happens through this promotion of data types. Suppose if you are having operands involving in an operation are of different types, the operand of lower rank is automatically converted to higher rank by C language. And let us see the ranks of these operands. Char and short are having lowest rank, then int, then float, then double, then long double. So, whenever you are having two operands, the lowest rank operand is converted to or promoted to highest rank and the operation is performed. For example, if you are having a product A into B, suppose A is float and B is int, then B is promoted to float type. So, suppose if the value of B is 4, it is converted to 4.0, whatever value of A is there, that is used and the multiplication operation is performed. So, this is always the case whenever you are having two different operands, the lowest rank operand is converted to or promoted to highest rank operand, my dear friends. Am I clear? Rank of highest rank operand. Okay. Here integer is converted to float and then the multiplication is performed. There is a special case. If suppose we are having unsigned integer and long integer. Suppose it is unsigned and it is long integer. Suppose long integer can express all unsigned integers, then both are converted to long integers. Otherwise, we are going to convert this unsigned into unsigned long. That is, both not only unsigned, both long and unsigned are converted to unsigned long and we are going to perform the operation. So, that is how this particular automatic conversion happens, my dear friends. So, we call it as automatic conversion or promotion of data types, okay, in the operation. And one more type is typecasting in assignment. Suppose you assign A to B. Here A is an operand, B is an operand. Now, here always the right side operand is converted to the type of left side operand. That is, if the types of two operands in assignment expression are different, the type of the right hand side operand, type of right hand side operand is converted to the type of left hand operand. So, this fellow's type is converted to type of A. Suppose if it is integer and it is float, B is converted to integer type, okay, and it is assigned to A. Suppose if it is float and it is integer, then the B is converted to float and it is assigned. So, please note that if the right hand operand is having lower rank, then it will be promoted to the rank of left hand operand. Suppose if the right hand operand is having higher rank, then it is demoted to the rank of left hand operand. So, always the right hand operand type is changed to the type of left hand operand. That is the moral of the story, my dear friends. Now, you can take this simple example. Here we are having integer variable x and y, z are the float variables. Now, here we are assigning 10 to x and 20.y to y, that is x is integer and y is float. Now, we are performing z is equal to x into y. So, here what happens, because y is the float, this integer is also converted to float, that is, this is converted to 10.0 and y is 20.5 and the multiplication is performed and you are going to get 2.5.0 or 205.0. Now, what happens, that particular value is assigned to z. Now, z is float, so float is assigned to float. So, the value of z will be 205. If you print the value of z, you are going to get 205, my dear friends. Now the next one is explicit type conversion. This is what we call it as typecasting. This is what we call it as typecasting. And this is the syntax for this, sir. So whatever expression is there, you want to convert into a particular type, write type. See, the type means you want to convert into integer type, you have to write int. You want to convert into float type, you have to write float. The type means what type you want to convert. So in this, user can typecast the result to make it more particular data type. So we want to convert into a particular data type, you have to do this typecasting. You have to do this typecasting. Now look at this example. Here we are having two float variables and two integer variables. Here what happened, x is equal to b by c. See, normally 10 by 3. If you observe 10 and 3 both are integers, 10 by 3 will be 3. 10 by 3 will be 3, because when both are integers, integer division is going to take place, and integer division, what is the answer? 3. So that 3, when you assign it to float, this 3 is converted to float, that is 3.0 is assigned to x. So if you print x, you are going to get 3.0. But here if you see, we made b float. This is what we call it as typecasting, that is we converted b to float. So we done it like float b by c, so it is converted to float, and 10.3 by 10.0 by 3. So when one fellow is float, the other fellow is converted to float. Both are converted to float. Now we are going to get floating arithmetic, that is division of floating numbers. So what is the answer? You may get some 3.33 etc. So the y value will be 3.33, my dear friends. This is called explicit type conversion. Let us run this code and verify the output. Let us run the code and verify the output. Look at this, x is equal to a by b, no typecasting happened. So 10 by 3, 3, and 3 is assigned to float. So here the value of x is expected to be 3.000. And here, because we done the typecasting, the expected output for b is 3.33. So let us run the code and verify the output. And you can see the output, x value is 3.00, whereas y value is 3.3333. Now when you consider the typecasting, it is a unary operator and it is right to left associative. Okay. So typecasting we also do it for pointers, okay, that we try to discuss under pointer arithmetic, my dear friends. Okay. That is about type conversion. Thank you.